neurology. What were you doing that got
Singing.
sing?
Yeah, yeah. And in a roundabout way. So I was singing. I was a student of Andrew Burns. Are you familiar with Andrew? I'm assuming.
I've heard his name a lot. I don't think Andrew and I, but I think we've spoken.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to remember if he was in the workshop, which was the one time I met you. I don't remember. Anyway, I was his student in New York, and he had another student, Cecilia Tickton,
Okay, yep.
who offered a free, I think it was free, Z Health for Singers workshop. It was 45 minutes long, and I went. And I had gotten certified in Pilates already at that point, largely so I could stop waiting tables, but with the intention of kind of getting myself more in my body, and was using it with performers, singers and actors. And so I was like, well, what is this? Z Health for Singers. And so I went, and we, did the pencil push up, and my life changed. And I was like, all right, I don't know what this is.
So what happened when you did the do you remember?
Totally. So I think my biggest complaint was, I'll call it performance anxiety. Like my instrument just would not work under command. Like it just wouldn't do what I wanted it to do when I wanted it to do it. Um, and so in that workshop, I was actually singing a fairly safe song for me, but it goes up into like a place that, if I'm nervous, could produce problems. Black Velvet.
Oh, that's a mean.
Black Velvet, a little less smile. Yeah. Um, so I was singing that,
Sorry,
and
I'm just going back to my high.
yeah, right, exactly, totally.
Is that Melissa?
And yes, um, pretty sure that sounds right. Yeah, and so we did like the pencil push up, and all of a sudden it was just like I had access. I didn't have to think about it. It was like someone just took the brakes off, and I just sang. And there were people in the room still, right? It wasn't me in my shower where I'm safe, but it just was effortless. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. And the next day I went in for an audition for a national tour. So the stakes were high. And I picked a song that was not safe and went in and sang it perfectly. And I was like, okay, what was that? And then they asked for like a legit piece. So that first one was high belt, really rangy. And then they asked for a legit like soprano piece, which normally would make me, just wasn't my genre. And I sang it beautifully. And I was like, I don't know what just happened. Like, this was such a positive experience. And I, reached out to Cecilia. I'm like, more, please. Like, what is this? And so I started training with her, and then had and Andrew was in that workshop as well. And so he and I ended up going through a whole Z Health system. We did our phase on our own the first time, I think, and then everything else we did together, which was so cool because he's this high level vocal coach. And the thing I care about the most is my singing. And so we were, able to, and we're both athletic. So we were able to apply physically, but then shifted over to singing as we walked through it. And so I got to do my entire Z Health curriculum sort of with this expert viewpoint on the thing I cared about the most, which was singing. And that was so cool.